don't think I'll do that. All right. Mr. Meyers, how are you doing?
Doing great. Doing great.
Yeah, what's Christmas going to look like for the Meyers family?
It is going to be a long couple of days. I'll say that. Yeah. So looking forward to it.
I may be so bold to say it's probably going to be an expensive couple days with all the folks.
Oh yeah, it's already racking up, so it's cha-chinging already.
Yeah, right. Have they all given you lists?
Oh yeah, I've been getting lists since October. So and I guess that happens too because birthdays are October, November, and December too. So my oldest just turned 14.
Really?
Yeah, so Sam just turned 14.
Sam just turned 14.
Yeah.
God bless him.
And so his birthday is December, Bailey's is November, and Alex's birthday is in October.
Wow.
And my wife's birthday is December too. So yeah.
Golly.
Yeah.
All
December,
right.
January is pretty busy.
My mom and my brother Pat mom was, both in December, and Marty is Christmas Day.
Really?
My brother Marty was Christmas Day 1960, yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, thinking about beginning as the SEL teacher up till now, thinking about your progress, incorporating everything on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, where do you put yourself?
As far as improvement or just progress?
Being an SEL teacher.
Just
considering everything.
I would say about a 7.
You put yourself at a 7. All right. Why are you better than a 6?
I would say better than a 6 because I've shown growth, and I see the growth.
Okay.
Because of growth, I would say better than the 6. Because there are routines and procedures that are in place now that weren't kind of in the beginning.
Okay.
I guess getting started was rocky coming from ISR and then kind of taking on the role at SEL.
Okay.
And there is not a lot of structure in terms of how the curriculum should be taught in terms of like Ohio standards, like any core curriculum class, where you have that standard that has to be met. So it's pretty vague in terms of which route you want to go or how you want to present content and information. So just being able to organize that and kind of hone in on what our scholars need and how to address some of the issues that we see in class. So
okay. And so what's it going to take to move you from a 7 to an 8?
More practice. It's going to take me to get my routines and procedures a little bit more seamless, where there's no breaks. Me narrating clearly, and just my AGS, just the whole flow, like everything just flowing. Like it's there, but it's just there's no flow to it yet. So I'm still kind of, I got the shape, but there's no detail yet. So I'm working on all of those fine details and things like that. And I think as I kind of understand exactly what the content is going to be per lesson as we move forward, all of that it'll show up and it'll get seamless. So.
Got the skeleton. Let's put some skin on it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think you have a very good understanding of where you are right now. So I just want to affirm that when I see you teach, you've got the MVPs, okay? And the impact that has on the scholars is that they know exactly what's expected of them. So if you narrate or if you give a consequence, it's all related to what you said in those MVPs. Okay, it makes it very clear for the scholars. Now, what we're going to work on is narrating immediately. Okay? And so it sounds like one thing, but it's going to be like a 2-part thing, a 2-part goal, challenge, if you will. So let's just look at narrating. Why do we narrate?
We narrate to let the scholars know the expectations. So they know the expectations, and they know who's meeting those expectations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you give me one more reason why we might narrate?
To get the rest of the class on task.
Okay. Those are awesome.
Yeah.
Those are two of the reasons we narrate. Okay. Now, way long time ago, talked about rule number 1: be seen looking. Okay.
Yeah.
So they see you seeing them.
Yes.
Or they know you see them, they hear you see them.
Right.
Okay? So one of the reasons that we narrate is to let the scholars know we see them. Okay? Again, it's not praise, it's not, oh my gosh, James, you're taking notes, that's fantastic, man. But you know what, James, I see you taking notes. Good. Okay? So that's why we narrate, to let them know we see them. Okay? And not just you who's on task and taking notes, but to send a message to the rest of the scholars, hey, you know, he sees James taking notes, he sees Fred and Phyllis taking notes too.
Yeah.
Okay? I guess I'd better too.
Yeah, I wonder what he sees me doing.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right, so and why, so that's why we narrate.
Right.
Why do we narrate immediately?
Just so there's no delay. There's no delay in getting started. We want them to start right away. We want them to know that, we're working right away, immediately. So if we know and hear that we see somebody else, we see Terry working, he's working right away. We see, Sarah, she's writing. Jim, he's on top of it, like he's writing. So we know immediately. And so it creates a sense of urgency and importance to what we're doing. Stay on task and be on task.
Okay, urgency and importance.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not just asking you to do this for fun. This is important.
Right.
Okay? So I was ready with the urgency. The importance, though, is just as, well, important. Okay? So both of those reasons. So narrating immediately. Okay? Now, let's take this one step further. When you give the directions and you narrate immediately, what are you narrating first?
The name.
Right?
Yeah.
The name, and then, so James is what? So I just gave directions.
Yeah.
I said go. And what's the first thing I'm looking for James to be doing?
Whatever the instruction or the direction was.
Right.
If it was writing, if it was reading, if it was just opening up the textbook, I'm looking for them to be on task with whatever the instruction was.
Correct. So the first thing I'm narrating is just to be on that page, on that question, pen to paper, eyes on paper, whatever you're thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I asked you. Awesome. Okay. Now, you've narrated 3. You've narrated 3 scholars who are doing the work. Okay. So then you give it 15, 20, 25 seconds. Okay. Then the next thing you narrate is who's doing the strategy or who's using the words, like the SEL words that you talked about. Okay, so what were you talking about last week? Don't say it. Growth mindset and closed mindset, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Fixed mindset.
Fixed mindset, that's the one. So you might strategize it. Okay, so James has given me 2 examples of a fixed mindset. Fred is writing about a growth mindset. Okay, so the second time you narrate, you're narrating more specific things rather than who's gotten the work.
Right.
Because by your second round of narrations, you should have 100% of the folks with pens on papers, if that was the direction, right? With pencils on papers and getting to work. Now you're narrating who's doing the correct things.
Yes.
Okay? Awesome. So, let's do a little bit of role playing, and then we'll have a quick discussion before we get to the action step, which I think the action step is formulating itself right now, right? So that shouldn't be much of a conversation there. But let's just look, and you're a scholar, okay? So I'm just going to model this for you. I'm going to do scenario A, scenario B.
Got it.
All right? Okay. Class.
Yes, yes.
I got James tracking level 0, Fred's tracking level 0, Susie's pencil is down, eyes on me. Okay. When I say go, voice level 0, I want you to turn to the second page. When I say the word, eyes tracking. Turn to the second page. You're going to answer question 1 and 2 about a growth mindset and about a fixed mindset. Voice level 0, go. James has his pencil on his paper. Fred's got his pencil on his paper. And Mary is working voice level 0. And C. So that was A. Let's look at B now. Class.
Yes, yes.
James is tracking level 0. Susie's tracking level 0. Terry's tracking level 0. When I say go, you're turning to page 2 of the packet, answering questions 1 and 2, fixed mindset, growth mindset. Fred, what did I say? Fred, what page are we on? Second page. Susie, what questions are we asking? Answering 1 and 2, and go. James is right to work, voice level 0. Susie's working level 0. Frank is working level 0. C. Okay. So when I did scenario A and scenario B, what did you see as the main differences?
What you narrated was different.
Okay.
So when you narrated in B, you narrated me working at what you narrated me working, meeting those expectations. You narrated me working at a level 0.
Okay.
And in scenario 1, you just narrated me working.
Okay. I didn't notice that, but that was not my intention, but good catch. Okay. Did you notice the speed of my narrations?
Yes, it was, I don't want to say slower, but it was.
What was slower?
It was a longer pace in scenario A.
Correct.
In scenario B, it was more prompt. It created a sense of urgency because of how you narrated. Yeah, there was no gaps.
It felt. Did it feel more urgent?
Yeah.
Did it feel like I was pushing you, like,
yeah.
James, get to work?
Yeah.
Right. And that's what we're trying to do.
Got
We're
it.
trying to create that sense of urgency.
Got
Okay? So, Mr. Meyers, let's get up here, please. Now, wait, stop. Do you need time to script this out?
it. No.
No? All right. So, give me your best scenario B.
Scenario B.
Give me your best scenario B.
All right.
So I'm gonna snag your chair here.
All right. All right, class.
Yes.
All right, when I say go, we are going to answer questions 1 and 2 about the growth.
So, you did a good attention getting signal.
Yeah.
What happens after the attention getting signal?
Scenario.
Scene.
Scenario. All right. Class.
Yes.
All right. Tim is tracking me. James is tracking me. Shakim is tracking me. All right. When I say go, we are going to answer questions 3 and 4 on page 1. What questions are we going to answer? Tim? All right. Michael, how much time are we going to have to answer the questions?
You never told us.
Never told us. All right. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And we're going to have 2 minutes. All right. When I say go, and go. Sarah's tracking. She's writing at a voice level 0. Michael is writing at a voice level 0. Kim is writing at a voice level 0. All right. Good job. And scene.
Okay, that's awesome.
Time. MVP. Okay. I got Got it.
Okay, let's do it again.
All right.
And this time, I'm not going to tell you that. You'll have to find that out for yourself. But when you narrate after the AGS, narrate one of each thing. One scholar pencil down, one tracking you, one level 0. So that you reiterate those are the expectations without saying those are the expectations.
Got it. So this is after the AGS.
So class, yes. Blank is at level 0, blank is tracking me, blank has her pencil down.
Got it.
Okay?
Understood.
I'm working on my do now.
Right. Class.
Yes.
All right. Mr. Kimmon is tracking me. Sarah's pencil is down. Michael is at a voice level 0. Perfect. When I say go, we're going to answer questions 3 and 4 about the growth mindset and a fixed mindset. We're going to have 2 minutes to write each answer at a voice level 0. Get it, got it good?
Get it, got it good.
Go. Mr. Kimmon is writing voice level 0.
Easy.
Let's sit up. I need you to write. Thank you. Sarah is writing the voice level 0. Michael is tracking. Good job. And sing. I need you to write. We're here. The expectation is we're answering questions 3 and 4. All right. Do you have any questions about 3 and 4?
No.
All right.
So I wanted you to give me a demerit.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. So let's give that one more time. This is great practice, and I have to give you a merit because we didn't discuss this time. Last time we talked about as soon as you finish narrating, you do the AGS, you finish narrating immediately when I say go, and you got that. Immediately when I say go, so we didn't talk about that now, but that's a merit for remembering that.
Thank you.
I'm working on my do now.
Class.
Yes.
All right. Mr. Kimmon is tracking. Sarah's pencil is down. Michael's at a voice level 0. Thank you. When I say go, we're going to turn to pages 2. We're going to answer questions 3 and 4 about the growth mindset and a fixed mindset. We're going to have 2 minutes to answer each question. When I say go, get it, got it good?
Get it, got it good.
Go. Right. Sarah is working at a voice level 0. Mr. Kimmon, that's the demerit. The expectation is that we are working at a voice level 0. Michael is working at a voice level 0.
But I was about to.
We're at a voice level 0. If you have a question, just raise your hand. I'll be more than happy to come and help you. Sarah's tracking.
See. All right. Okay, that's good. The way you responded to me, you didn't let me draw you into a conversation because I told you I wasn't talking or I was about to get going. The scholar, wanted you to go back and forth with me.
Yeah.
You didn't. You got a question, raise your hand.
Right.
Okay? Good response. You keep it to that simple teacher talk.
That's it.
All right? So you pretty much ignored what I said. Just if you got a question, raise your hand. Level 0. That's awesome. Okay? Remember to narrate 3 scholars to give me that chance to get myself back together.
I only did 2.
You only did 1. You narrated 1 guy.
I thought I did 2. Okay.
Did you do 2? Okay.
I thought it was 2. But it could have been.
Maybe it was. So maybe I missed it. But narrate 3 scholars to give me a chance to get myself back.
Yeah.
And then you can narrate me.
Gotcha.
Okay? Let's do one more time.
Alright.
Do now.
Class.
Yes.
Alright, Sarah is tracking. Mr. Kimmon's pencil is down. Michael's at a voice level 0. Thank you. When I say go, we're going to have 2 minutes. Turn to page 2. We're answering questions 3 and 4 about the growth mindset and a fixed mindset. We're going to have 2 minutes to answer each question. When I say go, get it, got it good?
Get it, got it good.
And go. Sarah is writing. Mr. Kimmon, that is a demerit.
The expectation is that we are at.
Let's start back at go.
So it's 3 before the demerit comment.
Right. And you're getting 3 around me. So get the girl next to me, guy behind me, this guy over here.
Makes sense. Got it.
So just say
When I
go.
say go. All right. Sarah is writing. Johnny is meeting the expectation of voice level 0. Susan is writing. Mr. Kemet, it's a demerit. The expectation is that we are writing at a voice level 0. All
But
right.
I was about to.
If you have a question, just raise your hand. I'm very happy to help you.
See. All right. Awesome. Let's put it back there, Mr. Meyers, please. All right. So how did that feel?
Better. Like, I like going through the scenarios. Like, it helps me go through, like, the mental processes of AGS, narrating 3. So it's helpful. It's great repetition when it's just me and you as a one-on-one.
Okay.
But it's difficult in the classroom for me to remember that without having those reps. So I just need to get more reps in so that it'll flow naturally when I'm in the classroom. But sometimes just being in the classroom, it just takes me back to being in the classroom before teaching XEL. There's so many behavioral issues to address. So I'm wired to deal with behaviors. So instead of ignoring that and teaching, focus on the behavior. So it's just kind of some unwiring that has to happen in order for me to facilitate in that manner. So if that makes sense.
Before teaching here, when you taught at another school, it was easier, not easier, but you hear some noise, but you can still power through for the sake of the lesson.
Some of the time.
Yeah.
So it was the high school students were a little different.
Okay.
Because it really, the back and forth it gets to another level and it'll escalate so quick to where you just have to deal with it and put that fire out for the sake of all of the students. So and prior to teaching high school, I worked in juvenile detention center. So that is just what if I see it, I have to address it. I have to deal with it. And sometimes it takes away from the lesson. Sometimes it can just snowball into something else, and then you're putting out this fire, and another one starts over here, and then before you know it, the whole class is just chaos. Everybody's talking.
So how is what we're doing different than that? Sorry to cut you off.
So learning how to facilitate and just manage, you're managing the classroom in a different way. So the management and classroom management of behavior is almost indirectly.
Okay.
So instead of dealing with the behavior directly, I'm dealing with everything around the behavior so that hopefully the kid self-corrects or recognizes that, oh man, like everybody's doing, let me make sure I'm on track and make sure I'm on task, instead of saying, you are not on task. You are out of line, you are out of control. So it's just, we're not I wouldn't say addressing the behavior is reinforcing the negative behavior, but it's giving a negative attention. So sometimes dealing directly with a behavior is giving a negative attention instead of the attention to what is positive in the classroom.
Okay.
So I'm understanding that, but it's just again, when it's happening in the classroom, I have to, self-check and just not be so anxious to address the negative behavior and remember, how to manage the classroom through sticking to the lesson and the classroom.
Getting those 3.
Yeah.
And that was hard for me too at the beginning. Okay, when I see you off task, oh my gosh, I want to get you right away. Not because I want to get you, but I just want to make sure that I got all he is working.
Absolutely.
So it takes stop. Nope. Eyes off Jim. Go to her. Him. Go to her. And then if you got to come back to Jim, then you come back to Jim and get him on task.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I also want to think about too is that we said when you narrate, the message is what? That I
On task, or you're doing what you're meeting the expectation.
correct, and I see you. I, the teacher, see you.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's not that I see. It's not just that I see you, but they know that he sees them.
Yeah.
He sees us.
Yeah.
Okay, and see, it's a very maybe not exactly the same, but it's a very similar message when you give that demerit.
Yes.
It's still an
Yes.
I see you. You know, if you're the off-task scholar, I see you, but then he sees us, right? He sees us. He sees what we're doing. He sees on task. He sees off task,
Absolutely.
and he addresses both.
Yes.
And because you're working towards your classroom culture and you're building a good classroom culture. And those, giving those demerits, that really helps support that classroom culture. And then
Absolutely.
not giving those demerits, if we ignore that behavior, it has the opposite effect
Absolutely.
on what we're trying to do, right?
Absolutely.
All right. So, talking about narrating immediately, let's just discuss this a little further. Immediacy. Are there any other, I wanted to point out that I should have set a timer, but from your AGS, narrating 3, giving those MVPs, narrating 3 more, in your mind, how long did that take?
I don't know, 30 seconds maybe?
It didn't take a minute.
No.
It was, and it didn't take 35 seconds.
No.
But that was bang, bang, bang. Okay, it really felt urgent, and you were like, you weren't rushing us. You were going at the right speed, but it just felt like, oh my gosh. I felt as an adult, I better pay attention to him, or I'm going to lose something, or something's going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a demerit or something, and I better pay attention. And that really, like we talk about the illusion of speed. Okay, it felt fast, but really it wasn't. From your perspective, it wasn't fast, but for me, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I better get moving, right? That was awesome. Are there any other places in like class or in the lesson where immediacy might be beneficial too?
I think it's important throughout the entire lesson.
Mhm.
When you transition from the do now to guided practice, from guided practice to independent practice, it's necessary because it doesn't allow them to think about anything else. Like they're too busy thinking about like what is about to happen next. Like I need to hear it. I need to be attent. So you know they're not distracted. They're not talking. They're focused. So I think it needs to be in every phase of the lesson. You know, every transition as the lesson transitions all the way to the exit ticket. That sense of urgency needs to be there.
Right. And so it's when you're going from, for lack of a better way to say it, when you're going from thing to thing, like being urgent about it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and you just hit on a whole brain principle. The more I'm the student, the more of my mind that you occupy with what we're doing, the less brain I have to think about poking somebody or spitting or throwing a spitball or whatever.
Absolutely.
So you're using more of my mind, you're making me pay attention more.
Yeah.
And you're going to get less of those undesired behaviors.
It's like a drill. It's really like a drill. When I coach wrestling, I do circuit training.
Okay.
So circuit training is going from one task to the next task, to the next task, to the next task, and it is the workout. So a 90-minute workout or a 90-minute practice is 90 minutes. So a 45-minute class should be 45 minutes from start to finish.
Correct.
So that urgency has to be It has to be in there as we transition.
Right from the beginning.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so let's take a look at 1:30 today when we're going to be with first grade.
12:25?
Who's at 1:30?
No, first grade, yeah.
First grade. No, 12:25 is second grade.
Yes.
So 1:30 is first grade.
It's first grade.
So when I come in today, what's the action step?
AGS, narrating 3 immediately, and creating that sense of urgency.
Okay, and narrating 3, and if necessary,
If necessary, the demerit.
give that demerit. Right. Now, remember, if I see James off task, so I narrate Susie, Frank, and Freddie, and oh shoot, James gets his pencil on his paper, what do I say to James?
James is on task.
Exactamundo. If you,
he's meeting the expectation.
right,
Yeah.
if you get that pencil on the paper, James is on task, or however. Okay? Now, before then, you talked about doing it here is one thing, but then being in front of the folks could be something slightly different.
So I think a lot of the classroom management is a tough transition because I'm traveling. So they're not entering into my classroom environment. I'm entering into their environment. So whatever is taking place prior to me getting there, I have to kind of deal with that too before I get started. So if they're on their computers and they're doing an activity on the computer before I walk in, well, everybody's upset that I'm coming in because I'm crashing the party now. They have to put the computers down. So it's almost like a reset that has to happen. And then too, trying to get everybody reset is a challenge sometimes. So that's one aspect of, starting that class and kicking it off and getting everybody on task is because it's a different environment when I walk into it. And I don't know what I'm walking into. I don't know what just happened or what's going on. So I'm walking in and I have to assess the environment too before I kind of get started. So,
all right, and that's a very real scenario. Okay, so what do? So you come into class, you come into 4th grade, let's say, right? Well, maybe 3rd grade because 4th grade's already been get. When you come into 3rd grade and we're all on our computers, and then Mr. Rennick says, all right, Mr. Meyers, they're all yours. Whoop, out he goes. And it's you with them and their computers, and your lesson does not call for computers. What's the first thing you do?
The first thing I do is have them close their laptops.
Even before that?
I get their attention. Yeah.
Right.
Get their attention.
You use an attention-getting signal, and then you?
Yeah, have them close their laptops.
Nope. Even before that.
Oh, narrate.
Narrate 3.
Yeah.
Get their attention. Narrate 3. And then you just make it an MVP. When I say go, voice level 0, you've got 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Laptops closed, eyes tracking me. Go, 12. Laptop closed. 11, laptop closed. 9, 8, 7, 6, so on. 3, 2, 1, class. Yes, he's tracking, she's tracking, he's tracking. So that started off. Make ending the last lesson the first part of your lesson.
Got it.
So go in with that expectation that you're going to be cleaning up the last of whatever Mr. Rennick, Miss Filer was doing.
Gotcha.
So that you're ready to move. Okay?
Understood.
And then if it would be helpful for you to write those moves in on your lesson plan, that's an awesome thing just to see it. Oh yeah, yes, okay, good. When I say go, awesome. So you just see it.
I'm working on that too. That just having notes, period. Sometimes it's just having notes and a lesson plan and just with the technology and moving. Sometimes I'm just all over the place with it.
There's a lot of pieces.
Yeah, there's a lot of pieces. So.
And you're in somebody else's room.
Yeah, and it's just not always the cleanest or organized either. So.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but yes, that does help. I'm working on that too, where I'm putting notes on my lesson plans.
All right. Awesome, Mr. Meyers. Thank you so much,
No problem. Thank you,
and
Mr.
I will
Chairman.
see you at 1:30.
1:30.
Yes, sir.